So we've been struggling with these drawers, and we've tried so many different types of latches. We tried these just magnetic ones that you hold a magnet in front. These mount here and it unlocks it. Those didn't work at all. And so we found these, link below in the description. They are meant for RVs, and essentially this thing locks into that. And it has a 5-pound capacity, which for these drawers, we're just gonna have closed, so it's plenty. And you just push it in, and it locks really tight. Doesn't really come out unless you pull pretty dang hard. So I think they're gonna work. We'll let you know how we like them. And just one more little small update. We got our little baskets up there, and somebody asked why we didn't extend the cabinets all the way to the back of the van. And the reason why is because this bottom piece of the upper cabinets is one sheet of plywood, so it's 8 feet long. That's how big sheets of plywood come. So we didn't want to have a seam anywhere on the bottom, so that's why we only run them to here, and then we use these cute little IKEA baskets, and they fit perfectly, and then we can put pillows or blankets, all that kind of stuff up there. We got all of the Reflectix panels done, so for those it's perfect because they just pop right into the frame. And then for these ones, instead of doing Velcro, this time we made the fabric a little bit bigger, and it's kind of bunched up looking because what we did is we actually just sewed little magnets around the edges. That way it just sticks right to the metal. I'm exhausted.
But you're putting on the very last piece of tile.
Ah!
There it goes.
Finally.
It's in place. It is affixed, and wow. How good does this look? So now, tomorrow is grouting day. Toilet's gonna go over that. Oh, babe. You killed it today. I wasn't too bad on the saw.
You did awesome,
if I say
honey.
so myself. But
awesome.
MVP of the day goes to Miss Sarah James. Whoop whoop.
So while Alex is working on the electrical, I'm doing the tiles. So today is grout day. Yesterday we made all of the cuts on the tile saw that we rented. So we showed you how we were making those measurements. And then yesterday we made all of the cuts. I'm not sure we showed too much of that, but it's really not exciting, trust me. And we were working until like 7 o'clock last night. Kind of got a later start today, and I've been grouting while Alex is back there racking his brain for the electrical. He says his brain hurts. So check out my tile job. I got the kitchen done, working on the bathroom. Check it out. Here's the kitchen. So we just did white grout. Looks awesome. And at the top up there, we are just going to be doing a little piece of trim. So that's why instead of having like a skinny little tile piece up there, we just thought it would look better. So that looks awesome. And then I have quite the mess going on in here, and I've started grouting. Oh, it looks so good. So we're going with light gray, and we're gonna have black shower mixer and shower head. And as you can see, I still have a lot of work. But it looks so pretty gray. I love it. We are using this Fusion Pro grout, and it is the platinum color. So we went with the light gray just to keep it light and bright in there, and not, as you can see, you can definitely tell the difference between the contrast if we would have done like black versus doing the light gray. And we didn't want to go white because then it's just all white and also can get really dirty. We are done tiling the bathroom, got it grouted, ceilings up. We need to put in a little light there, and now Alex is getting the toilet in there. And a lot of you have asked about what toilet it is. It's called a separate urine diverting toilet. Link below in the description. One of the reasons why we chose this toilet is because we only want to do number 1 in the van. I know this gets a little personal, but a lot of people ask. And no number 2s. You can turn it into a composting toilet. We just choose not to because there's bathrooms literally everywhere. And people are always like, but what if you have to go in the middle of the night? Let me just ask you, how many times do you have to go number 2?
Oh my god, I woke up and it's gonna poop!
In the middle of the night.
There's people with health issues, and I get that,
well,
but if you have that, then you're not gonna want this toilet.
Yes. But for most people, if you're going number 2 in the middle of the night, something ain't right. I just feel like that shouldn't be happening. So, no, we've never had any emergencies in the middle of the night. We've been perfectly fine, and there are so many van lifers out there that don't even have a toilet. So, yeah, that's why we choose to not do that. I think it's weird, personally, in my experience, my opinion, you know, I'm just being honest with you guys. I think it's weird to go number 2 in a moving vehicle. Because in some way or another, you're going to have to deal with that shit, literally. And we'd rather just find a real functioning toilet. So, there you have it. Nice up close and personal. You know, just keeping it real over here.
That's how you really feel, babe.
That's just our experience. I just think it's weird. Also, it's for my sanity and our marriage, because I just don't want to experience being in the van when somebody is taking a shit. So, I'm just being real candid with you guys. Here it is. So in the back, obviously you could turn that into a compostable toilet yourself, but we just use that hole.
So I had to take a little break and do 3 coaching calls with some people who have bought our program, and I just gotta say, there are a lot of awesome people out there. Holy cow. Doing amazing things, buying RVs, getting ready to hit the road with their family, and just, the time is now. If you want to do something in life, do it. Even if you don't know how, figure it out. You gotta, like Sarah always says, feel the fear, embrace it, and do it anyway. Because if you don't, you're not gonna learn anything. I had no idea really how to do this a year ago. And
true story.
I have now figured out pretty well how to do whatever I want with electrical and plumbing in a van. So that's pretty cool. It's not by accident.
We are getting ready to install our gray water tank. So we actually got these little guys off of Amazon. They are motorized ball valves. So we're putting this on our gray water tanks, and we have a switch in the van that opens this up so that we can drain our gray water and then closes it back up. So it's going to be really handy to have this just automatic instead of having to climb under there and attach a hose. So stoked about that.
And that is when we are places where we can freely drain.
Yes.
Obviously, if we're dumping at a station, then we're going to go ahead and hook up the hose and then hit the valve. But it is nice when you're boondocking or somewhere where you can just let it flow, you know? So what we got are 5-gallon, and these are traditionally, like, you'll find them as a freshwater tank or just a holding tank. And so with this tank, it comes with 3 female 1/2-inch pipe threaded ports, 1, 2, 3, and then this 1.5-inch threaded female that you can thread as well. So this is one that's going to be going to our kitchen sink. And so our kitchen sink, we use 1/2-inch braided nylon hose as the drain. So I'm going to be attaching the drain coming from the sink to this barb fitting. This barb fitting is going to be our vent so that it can easily fill up, and as we fill it up with water, air will be able to release. And then at the bottom here, this is where we're going to have the drain. And so this is where I'm going to put this ball valve so that when I turn it on in the van, the ball valve will open up and then it will be able to drain. To the van, I got this metal hanger strap, 3/4 inch, and so I'm going to be using this along with my zip screws to actually attach it to the frame underneath.
We decided to do a crazy thing today. I somehow convinced Alex yet again on something really crazy, which is that we switched our countertops. They were stained white. I was having all sorts of problems with them in the beginning, and we ended up just going white because we were like, screw it. But now that everything is in the van, it's like really white, guys. Like the ceiling's white, the countertops are white, the bathroom's white, the walls are white, the cabinets are white, like everything's white. I mean, we've got a little bit of turquoise here. We have the turquoise tile, but it's just too much white. So we decided to stain the countertops the same color as the table, and that's what you hear in the background right now is my dad is going ham on the sanding of our butcher block countertops. Luckily he has a belt sander, so it comes right off with one of those with a 50 grit on there, and now he's just doing the finishing sanding, and we're gonna get him stained and put back in hopefully later today. So we'll show you what it looks like when it's done. I'm really excited about it. It looks really pretty. So he's telling me to hurry up.
Yeah. Because we do want to be able to hook up a hose that's going to be a specific gray water hose that we keep to our gray water tanks to drain them into, you know, a dump station. I am on the other side coming off of this electric ball valve, attaching this 1/2 inch male to 3/4 inch female, because hoses are 3/4 inch, so that way I can actually just attach a hose to this easily and drain it out. If you're building a van, you're going to get really used to female pipe thread, FPT, male pipe thread, MPT, 1/2 inch diameter barb, you know, so like you'll go like 1/2 inch FPT to 1/2 inch ID barb. Those are things that you're going to really need to get comfortable with if you really want to do plumbing on your van, so look that up. So, if you're going to build a van, you're ready to spend some time under the van. We actually did not install gray water tanks on our last van, but that's what I'm doing right now. So, I'm going to steal the phone here. What I am using is this galvanized strapping, and I'm using 2 zip screws. I'm installing it onto the bottom of the floor first, and then I'm hanging it, and I'm going to go around the tank, which is currently sitting right here. And then I'm going to come back up to the bottom of the floor and finish the install. And then I'm going to connect that to the hose coming off our toilet, which is right here. And if you look over there, you can see the one for the kitchen sink that I have already installed. So, tons of fun. Love being on the ground under the van. That's sarcasm for those of you that don't know. So wrapping up projects today, one of the final projects is actually putting on our Nautilus self-cleaning retractable shower door. This is a really cool feature in the van because you have the privacy of a shower and a bathroom. It's completely watertight in here with this shower door, and you never have to worry about it getting moldy or mildewy, because as the door closes, it actually cleans itself going back into the canister. This is really easy to install. It comes with basically 4 parts. This is the door canister. And on here you can see it has peel off sticky tape. This is what's actually going to hold it to the door frame. There is another piece that goes over on the other side, and then there is a top and a bottom track that you cut to size and then put in last. So first what I'm going to be doing is actually mounting this canister to the side of the door. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this with just a jigsaw. I have gone ahead and taped. This is the 20.5 that I need for the actual track. This is going to be excess. So you can see I've taped right here with painter's tape, because when you run the jigsaw over it, it is going to scratch the coating on here. So this is just going to protect it, and then I can take it off later.
Now we're peeling off the other side of the sticky stuff. We got both cut, make sure it fit. You always want to dry fit it first before you actually put it on.
And we've gone ahead and made a mark at the top and at the bottom for where we want it to line up. All right, so she is in. And that's our shower door.
Love it. Today, we are wrapping up all of the final projects on the van. I cannot believe that we are almost done with this thing. We just need to clean, get those gray water tanks on, and pack all of our stuff up, and we're hitting the road in a couple days. We're staying in town for a few more days because our swivel seat finally got shipped after 2 months of waiting for that thing. So it's not going to be here for a few more days, so we're going to stay so we can get that. And I'm not sure if we showed this. It is a mess in here because we're doing all of our little final projects, but check out those countertops. Oh my god, I'm in love. We decided it was way too white in here, and we are really happy with our decision. This is a golden oak stain. We just belt sanded off the other white stain we had on and restained it. Alex definitely thought I was crazy when I was like, I think we need to stain those brown instead of having everything all white. But he's really happy that we did it too. Looks amazing, and we're just in love with everything about our build. We are going to do a video about why we did another van build and what we changed in this van, so look out for that. We're going to do a full tour once we're all done and moved in and on the road again. Can't wait to create more content for you guys. for the record, we are monetized on YouTube now, so thanks for supporting, thanks for sticking around. We love making these videos for you. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, be sure to subscribe, and watch out for a van tour coming soon, because this is it, you guys. We are officially done with the van, and we're gonna move in now, so see you soon.